Hello everybody and welcome to my bathroom. So we're going to be doing a wannabe beauty video today. As I do, I fell down a video hole. I've never watched any of Nikkie Tutorials videos until very recently. Honestly, the first video I saw from her is the one where she let out her palette and I ordered it out today. And I saw her video shortly after of her trying to fit all of her palettes onto like one look on her face. I have a lot less palettes. I just counted, I have 13, but I kind of felt inspired and wanted to do the same thing. So that's why you have Ghost like Peyton here with you with literally, I'm so pale. But that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a hot mess and that's totally okay. It's gonna be super fun. But I'm just gonna jump right into it. I took a little clip of all of my palettes and I'll insert that here. So if you wanna see me try to do all of that with a set of like 2 dirty brushes, but a positive attitude, then please keep on watching. All right, so I'm just gonna start with priming my eyes because I honestly didn't believe in eye primer, but I got the MAC Painterly Paint Pot for I think a birthday from someone. I couldn't tell you for sure, but I feel like that's correct. And I didn't think it did anything just because I don't do particularly talented or vibrant looks all the time. And so unlike, you know, Nikkie Tutorial and these people who are doing like art on their face, I never really particularly noticed a difference. Because she told me to, I'm also going to now. And I think a difference between me and anyone else who's done this challenge is I'm going to go into this with literally no plan. I'm just going to go from left to right and just try to figure it out as I go. And I'm just gonna address something really quickly just before. I don't think anyone would ask anything because who watches my videos. 8 out of my 13 palettes are from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I don't want drama or anything in the comments. I am choosing not to support him anymore. It's a personal choice. If you still support him, good for you. I did for a really, really long time. After some recent news came up, I'll link a few videos below if you want to watch about it. I don't particularly want to talk about it, but D'Angelo's video will be linked below. That educated me on a lot of stuff. I'm just choosing not to anymore. But I'm not throwing away or burning palettes or doing anything like that because your girl's too broke to just be burning like 100, that's an understatement, like $300 worth of palettes. So I'm gonna be starting with the Blue Blood palette. And luckily, despite the fact there are a lot of blues, I'm kind of cheating and I'm just gonna start with kind of a color, the color Wealthy down here to just set my eyes. Oh, see, all my brushes are dirty. It's gonna bring a whole other dynamic to this whole video, but I don't have any brush cleaner and I don't want to drive to Ulta to buy it. So as I finish them, not that you can see, I'm gonna put it away to keep my brain straight. Now next, if we're going from left to right, is going to be the Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. These are the colors. I think, see, I don't want to be boring, but I feel like all of my palettes are pretty colorful, so I feel like in no way is this going to be super easy, but I don't want to just go for a nude shade. I kind of want to do something fun. I feel like warm colors is going to be the theme throughout, so I'm going to be a little bit bold and possibly a little bit stupid, and I think I'm going to go in with either this red or orange. I'm gonna go in with the orange. I've been feeling the orange eyeshadow lately, which is really weird because I've never like worn orange eyeshadow before. So I'm gonna kind of put this in the outer crease. Once again, I have no plan. This is literally the same brush as before, so it looks super orange and like kind of muddy, and that's because it is. I do these challenges because I find them fun and I watch a lot of beauty gurus. Please don't come for me and be like, your technique is horrific. Once again, I'm aware no one's watching these videos, so, but you know, if you are, please don't come at me because I am aware that like I have a different skill set, we'll put it that way. Yeah, we'll start with that. Next, we have the Original Naked palette. Fun. I don't know what to do with this. This is one of the few that now don't have color. Oh, is Ben coming in? Hello? Ben?
I'm glad you're doing that because I'm gonna have to work a little bit late.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's looking good. It's looking fun. Are you going to do, oh my God?
I know. I'm just gonna take the lightest shade, Virgin. Ask me what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm gonna use one of these as a highlighter for under my brow bone. It's pretty dark. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's just bad. So we're just gonna keep going. Next is the Anastasia. I'm gonna use this to darken up the orange on the outside because this color, what is it called? Real Garb is a little bit darker than the orange I used before. Whoops. Oh no. Next that comes is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, this kind. Not the biggest fan of this palette just because the payoff's not that good, but I love the color story. I don't know why, I just really, really like it. So I'm gonna take the color Smooth Criminal. My gut is just like, put it on your lid, sis, but I'm like, ooh, but I think I'm gonna do it. Oh God, that's so dark. Oh no. Planning would have been helpful. It's fine, we're fine. Glitter is going to save this. The next one is this little baby, and I'm going to use the lightest colored Gaze to try to fix a little bit some of these outside parts that I just went way too ham on. I feel like that's not part of the challenge, is like use a light color late down the line to like fix your mistakes. But I don't see a rule book around here. We're back to salvageable. I think mascara saves everything. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. The next one is Blood Sugar. And I think I'm gonna go under the eye. No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the inner eye highlight. I'm gonna use the shade Sweetener. Ow. It went directly into my eye. It's actually kind of pretty. I think I set myself up for a little bit of a difficult start by saying, let's start with orange. The next one is Thirsty. I think I'm just going to take my favorite like taste buds shade, and I'm gonna do that maybe like on the outside. Just give it like some pink. Sure, look at this. The next one, we've got the big old Jawbreaker. I'm going to take the peach and I'm gonna start my under eye. If I can salvage this and make this like something I'm maybe not good, but not embarrassed to leave the house in, I'm going to be incredibly proud of myself and consider this entire video a win. All right, so now we're moving on to where I'm going to use some orange glitter, but I'm gonna use the Glitter Story from Tati's palette, and I'm gonna do that on my inner corner. Look at that glitter. Oh, hello. I'm gonna try to stop this like self-deprecating self-talk, but in a much more real sense, no, I'm not. The third to last is the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to take Millions, which is really the only reason I bought this palette, and I'm going to put it on the inner corner. So now we're down to the last two. The first one being the Jeffree Star Mini Jawbreaker. I'm going to use the orange shade Orange Crush on just the rest of my lower lash line. Oh my God. I left the last palette to have no oranges whatsoever, so I don't know what to do with this because I feel like a neutral is such a cop-out and a bad way to end it. I'm gonna use my apology to try to once again deepen the outside corner, and you can see how well that went last time. I have to wash my brushes. This is my promise to myself. By the time this video is posted, my brushes better be cleaned. I'm telling you, the mistakes all started when I used a dirty brush on an already too dark highlighter and put it on my brow bone. So, unfortunately for you, this is what we're finishing with today. I'm not going to say we're finished. I don't think it's horrible. I think there are worse things in the world. I am going to take a second to clean this up with some concealer. I'm not gonna take anything off. That's a promise. I'm only gonna use concealer. Actually, I'll leave the camera rolling and just like fast forward through it. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna put mascara on, and I'm gonna put a lipstick on so I look a little bit more alive. And then we'll see if I can salvage this. Let's do that. All right, everyone, so we have it. Here is the finished look. I'll give you a little close-up. I am actually a lot happier with this than I thought I was going to be. I'm grateful for the use of concealer in this challenge, and I'm really happy. I mean, I'm learning all of my palettes have warm tones. I'm learning warm tones look much better on my face than cool tones do. This was just fun. This was just a good time. If anyone is still watching or has watched at all, thank you so much for letting me do stuff like this and be creative, and you're willing to watch and pay attention. It means a lot. All of the links that I normally put below in my video are still gonna be there. Causes for Black Lives Matter, the ability to register to vote, do all of that. It's our civic duty. Keep yourself educated, know what's going on in the community around you, be an advocate, be an ally, Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe down below, like the video, leave a comment if there's anything you think me and Ben should do. We have a lot of great ideas coming up for videos and I am so excited. So please subscribe, stick around, click the bell if you want to be even more of a part of this. And I will see you guys next Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.